I'm going to be doing the controversial parenting tag. And I know this tag's been up for a long time. Like, people did it years and years ago. But I don't know, I thought it was a really cool tag. Like, you get to know me more, what my views are on things. And obviously, I'm not a parent yet. So my views on these can totally change, like, when he's actually here. So maybe I'll do another one when he's like 1 year old or something, and we'll see how things have changed. So I'll just go ahead and start. The first one is pro-life or pro-choice. I think this one's a really touchy subject to everybody. I don't really know where I stand. I don't believe in using abortion as a birth control. I think that's absolutely horrible. If you're having sex, I feel like you know what's going to happen. Condoms aren't 100%. Birth control is not 100%. Everything is just not 100%. You can get pregnant by using a condom and on birth control. So if you're having sex, then you should take the responsibility to own up to your action and raise your baby. And if not, then there's adoption. And I'm all for adoption. Co-showering and co-bathing. I am all for that. When it comes down to an age where you shouldn't be doing it, then I think it's a little weird. But when he's a baby and everything, I'm all for it. I'm all for co-bathing and all for co-showering. I think it's awesome. I think it's a cool bond to have. Like, just doing everything together. The cry it out method. I don't know. I want to be all for it. I think that I've researched it, and I think that it's best for your baby to cry it out, to self-soothe. I think that's what it's called. But I don't know if I could actually leave my baby to cry. I don't know. I think I'd feel so bad, and I just want to pick him up and hold him. I'm going to try it. I don't think I'll never let my baby scream. I don't think I'll ever do that. I think I'll make sure that all of his needs are met before I put him down and before he cries it out. But I don't think I'll ever let him scream, but I definitely want to try the cry it out method. I don't think that I'll succeed in it very well because I probably will just pick him up, but I definitely want to try it. Cloth versus disposable diapers. I am for disposable diapers, but I think cloth diapers are great. I think it saves you so much money, and they're just awesome. And I would do it if I wasn't such a baby, but I get grossed out with the littlest things, and dealing with all that poop and having to wash it is just, I can't do it. So I would rather just throw it away and get rid of it. So I'm all for both, but for me, it's disposable diapers. Medicating children. I think I'm a little weird on this. I think that I am going to give Chance his shots for the vaccinations. So I guess this is medicating and vaccinating children. So for his vaccinations, I do agree with vaccinations. What shot I don't agree on is the flu shot. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't agree on the flu shot. So I don't think he'll ever get the flu shot. But with his vaccinations that he actually, I think, need, he will be getting. But flu shot, I don't really agree with. I don't like it. I don't agree with that. For medicating children, I personally don't like medicine. I never take medicine. I could be having a fever and so sick and I won't take it. But for my kid, I think that medicine is great. It's great to have there. It's great to help him, but I want to try everything before medicine for him to get better before I give him medicine. But if he needs it, then I'm all for that. Home versus public versus private versus charter school. I haven't done a lot of research on this, but I am all for private school. Right now, I want to put my kid in private school. I know it's extremely expensive, but if we have the money for it, even if we have to struggle a little bit to put my kids in private school, I'm all for that. my little brother's in private school, and I just noticed that he's learned so much, and he's such a good kid. And I just think public school right now, especially now, the kids are crazy now, and I don't think public school really helps any of it. There's like so many, there's like over 60 kids sometimes in a classroom, and some kids get left out from learning. And I just think I'm all for private school. I think it's the best. It costs a lot of money for a reason, obviously. So yeah, I'm all for private school. Charter school, I don't really know much about. I know that where I'm from, a lot of kids that went to charter school in my high school were the ones that got kicked out of high school and everything and ended up going to charter school. So, by my experiences that I have watched, I don't think I'll do charter school, but again, it could be different everywhere else. But I'm definitely for a private school. Co-sleeping. I am all for co-sleeping, I think. I obviously don't know yet. I have a little co-sleeper that goes next to our bed, which he'll be sleeping in within the next few months. I want to co-sleep because I just heard that you build such a strong bond with your baby doing that, and I'm all for co-everything really, but me and my fiance, like, sleeping alone, we move around so much, and we're already complaining about the room already. I don't know about, I don't know. I don't think that it will be the safest with him in the bed with us. But my fiance does fly in, fly out, so he works away for 2 weeks. So probably he might sleep with me for those 2 weeks. But then I don't want to confuse him. Like, I don't want him to think that he can't sleep in his bed. Like, he has to sleep. I don't know. I don't want to confuse him, so I don't think I'll do that. He'll probably just sleep in the co-sleeper next to the bed, and then when he gets to a certain age, just move him to his crib. It's probably the best thing for us, but I am all for co-sleeping. Spanking. I have a weird view on this. I don't really know. I don't think I'll ever be able to spank my kid. I don't really believe in spanking. I don't really believe in hitting your kid. Obviously, we're talking about spanking, just to make everything clear. We're not talking about actually beating up your kid or anything. We're just talking about a little pat on the butt. I think that there are much better things that you should do before you consider spanking, like sitting your kid down and talking to him and sending him to his room or sending him to his corner. I don't know, but maybe not his room, because I'm not gonna send my kid to his room when he's in trouble, when there's a bunch of cool toys in there for him to play with. Like, maybe I'll send him to a corner or something. I don't know yet, but I don't think I'll actually spank. I think that if it's something really big and he keeps testing our buttons over and over and over again, a little pat on the butt just so he knows that he can't do this anymore, I think that's fine. But I don't think I could ever do that. I think I'll leave that up to Tyler, his father. But I think that's really my view on it. Breast milk or formula milk. I am all for breast milk. I have nothing against people who do formula feed, but I'm all for breast milk. I think it's there for a reason. It's obviously the best for you. I mean, if you're having complications and you can't breastfeed, then that's great. The formula's there, but I think that every woman should try breastfeeding. It's the best for your kid, and if you don't have a reason not to breastfeed, I don't really understand why you formula feed. I think that breastfeeding is the best, and I don't know. I'm never gonna put somebody down for formula feeding. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but my opinion is that I think breastfeeding is best, and breastfeeding is what I'll do. I want to exclusively breastfeed for a whole year. That's what I'm planning, but I'll be happy with 6 months, but I'm really planning for a year. Baby piercing. I'm for baby piercing. I don't see why it's a problem. I mean, it's just a piercing. It's a little hole. I have a piercing and I don't have an earring in it, and you can't even tell I have it. I got mine when I was a baby, and I think they're adorable in it with piercings. And I mean, if they get older and they don't like it, they can take it out. You can't even tell it's there. I don't know why people go crazy about that. Adoption. I'm for adoption. I think adoption is great that it's there. I think it's great that people pick adoption instead of getting an abortion. I think it's so great. I don't know. It just makes them such a big person. Like, that's just incredible that people do that. I think that's awesome. I think it's awesome that they're doing it for people that can't have babies, I just think it's awesome. I don't think I'll ever adopt because I don't think that I'm not in a position to right now. That's really my opinion on it, but I'm all for adoption. I think adoption is great. Baby wearing. I'm for baby wearing 100%. I don't know why people complain about baby wearing. I don't know why people don't like baby wearing. Like, why is it such a big deal? I don't understand. I think that it's awesome. I don't know. I mean, if you don't want to baby wear, don't baby wear, but I don't know why people complain. And last one is circumcision. This is a touchy subject to everybody, I think, for a lot of people. Before I found out it was a boy, I was completely for circumcision. I never did really any research about it. I just basically heard what I heard about it, which was always to get your kids circumcised, or I don't know, but I'm not against it. I'm not for it, but for my kid, I'm going to not get him circumcised just because that is his body, that's his penis, not mine. It's not his father's penis, it's his penis, or he can decide what he wants to do with it. I don't want to take something away from him that he might want there. If he wants to get circumcised when he's older, then go for it, but I'm not going to take that away from him. I'm not going to choose for him. That's something that he can't get back if he ends up wanting it for some reason. I don't know, but I don't want to make that decision when it's not my decision to make. A lot of moms say I'm going to leave that up to the father to make, or the baby's dad and stuff like that, but I'm not for that because I don't know, it's not the father's penis, it's not mine, it's again his penis, so he can decide what he wants to do with it when that time comes. But I'm not for circumcision for my kids. So yeah, I think that's about it. So I hope none of my things offended anybody. These are my opinions, not yours. I will never judge any of you guys for making your opinions differently. So yeah, please don't get offended. Don't get mad that I don't agree with what you agree with. Just remember, these are my opinions, and also some of these things could change when he's actually here. So yeah, those are just my opinions right now. Being pregnant in 10 weeks or in a year, some of them can totally change, but we'll see. So thanks for watching. Please make sure you subscribe to my video, give me a thumbs up, and if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'll leave the links down below. And thanks for watching.